Hey y'all, I'm Estrella, and I am also known as Fairy Tale Runner on Instagram, and I also have a YouTube channel under Fairy Tale Runner.
And I am Kristen with the Run Princess family here on Facebook and on Instagram.
There was a clear feeling of disappointment and defeat within the running community, as we felt everything we had trained for was in vain. Tears and frustration set in, and our drive to lace up and go wasn't there at all because we knew that finish line with our fellow runners was non-existent. However, it's not the race that makes the runner, it's why we run that becomes important. We've come together with a few amazing influential women from multiple social media platforms to deliver a message of joy and encouragement.
Run Disney was my first 5K, 10K, and half marathon race event. And those races made it feel a lot easier for a new runner. There weren't any lows or jitters. I was much more worried about my costume and my training and what characters I would see on the course than maybe a normal race. It's definitely more fun, the atmosphere is friendly, and the goals that Run Disney sets are absolutely attainable.
What Run Disney means to me means so much. I never knew that there was this awesome running community, but not even that just loved Disney and loved running together in general. So when I went to Princess for the first time this past year, I got to meet Estrella and all the Run Princess babes that I run with, that I love, that I talk to every day, and I wouldn't have been able to do that had it not been for Run Disney. So I know that because Run Disney is down right now, you guys, it doesn't mean that it's not going to come back, because it is going to come back, and it's going to come back full force. And every single time they're going to release a new run for us to be a part of, we are going to have that much joy and excitement and really appreciate every single moment that we really get to be with our friends and now our families.
Hey guys, Kristen from Alabama here, and I want to just hop on here real quick and give you just a little bit of insight as to what Run Disney races mean to me. I've been running Run Disney races for about 11 years now. I really love them because, first of all, I love Walt Disney World, so I couldn't imagine Disney not in my life in some way. I remember the first time I saw someone wearing a Walt Disney World marathon shirt, and I thought, what in the world? I like to run, I'm active, I'm healthy, and this is going on in the place that I love, so done, I'm sold. Sign me up, and there has been no turning back since that moment. I signed up for my first half marathon, and that weekend I brought my entire family, my husband, my kids, my mom, my dad, my sister, her husband, kids, all of us, so 15, 20 of us. We covered the gamut of Disney and Run Disney that weekend. But that is why I love it, because it is truly something for everybody, and not just with your family and friends. It's strangers, it's the people that you meet. It's the crowd, it's the energy, it's fast runners, it's slow runners, it's people, it's their first race, it's someone's 75th race. It just covers everything. I'm very, very hopeful that these races will come back. I have faith in the magic, and we'll all be together soon. So we have a lot of magical miles ahead of us. I just know we do. Hope to see you real soon.
And hello everyone, this is Laura from Joyful Miles. There are so many reasons why I adore Run Disney. Through Run Disney, I have formed incredible friendships that I absolutely treasure. I've met so many amazing people, many of whom are probably watching this video, and I've traveled to places that I have only dreamed about before, like Paris. The one thing that I am the most grateful for to Run Disney, though, is it has helped me to become the person that I am today. There was a time when I didn't wear pink. Someone with bad intentions told me that I was too old for it, and I believed them. For the record, I was around 41. Ooh, call the grave diggers. So anyway, then one day I discovered the Princess Half Marathon. And I did a Google search, and I saw pictures of women of all ages wearing tutus and tiaras and sashes and sparkle skirts and pink, so much pink. I stared at those pictures and I thought to myself, I want that. I want to be that woman. So I signed up for the 2013 Princess Half Marathon. And I bought a tiara. I didn't wear it, however, because I didn't quite have the courage yet. And a little giggle for us all, I actually thought that wearing a pink sparkle skirt was overdressing. Oh, how times have changed. So I'm always going to be grateful to Run Disney and all of you amazing Run Disney runners back then who first taught me that you're never too old to wear pink or a tutu or a tiara or whatever makes you happy. You do you, baby, unapologetically.
Running has really become a rock for me. It's been a great thing to always have on the calendar. I'm definitely a list maker. I love goals. So having running events on, most of the weekends throughout the year, it's been very great to have that as my rock, as my guiding point. It helps me train. It helps me give something to look forward to, something to work for. So it's been a great guiding point for me.
Hi everyone, it's Jackie here from Joyful Miles. One thing that running has really taught me is I am stronger and more resilient than I ever imagined I could be. There was a time I couldn't even run to the corner, and just to see how far I've come is something I'm so proud of, and it's something that belongs to me. It's been my own personal journey, and while I've shared it with so many amazing people, it's something no one will ever be able to take away from me.
So, running, why it's important to me. Running has given me the ability to think that I am invincible, both physically and emotionally. It gives me back my power. It makes me feel strong. I've never said I really regret that run, no matter how bad that run has been. I'm either running out my emotions, I'm running out my feelings, my frustrations, or I'm feeling like a total amazing person for getting in all the miles that I did. And coming from someone who couldn't even run in PE when she was, in high school, and dreading that mile, getting a note to get out of the mile, to be able to come back and do 2 to 3 miles a day, finish a race, to cross those finish lines, even though there's no one there cheering me on. It's important to me because I'm cheering myself on. And I know that if I post it out there, just maybe someone will look at that post and say, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it too.
Even though running may look a little bit different right now, it's still important to have some sort of goal to work towards. So whether that's a virtual race or looking towards your next in-person event as they start to come back on the calendar, it's good to keep yourself grounded and keep training. Absolutely, for newer runners, training is the most important thing. Second may be your costume, but of course first is always going to be training. And then for veteran runners, it's to keep yourself motivated, to keep things fresh, to keep moving forward. And of course, costumes always make running more fun. It's kind of fun to run the impossible.
I am healthy, I am strong. This is a mantra that I use quite often when I need a little push, and one that I relied on before the 2018 marathon weekend, where everyone in my house came down sick a couple days before the trip. It worked. And yes, marathon weekend and the Princess Half being canceled is a bummer, but running isn't canceled, my friends, and even though we're apart, we can still rock these virtual races, have some fun, and make it an experience we'll always remember. And a tip for you veterans, if you find yourself in a running slump and you just don't feel like training for a virtual race, that's okay. Life is a journey, and just because you're not feeling it now doesn't mean you won't feel it later. And when you're ready, running will be right there and welcoming you back. So until then, enjoy your break, read, do some yoga classes, or join me and spend a blissful Sunday afternoon watching Christmas Hallmark movies. Woo! I will tell you my favorite. There is a twist at the end that you will not see coming. We find out that one of the characters...
If I had to give some advice for some newer runners, I would definitely suggest that you put yourself out there a little bit. Sometimes it's hard if you're a little shy, but the running community is so supportive, and it's great having people encourage you and to give you advice, and maybe one day people will be turning to you for advice. So definitely put yourself out there, join maybe some social media Facebook groups and comment and really get to know people. I think in the end it's super beneficial. And if there was a running mantra that I think I've said quite a few times over the years, it is definitely, you will never regret a workout or a run. So get out there and just get it over with, and you'll feel much, much better afterwards.
We invite you to come with us to stand tall and to choose joy. We are so much stronger than you think. In the beginning of 2020, we started as a running community, but by the end of it, we really have become a running family, where to the left of us, to the right of us, in front and in back, we have that love and encouragement and support that we really need throughout this entire year to help us. So please come with us as we choose 2020. We're choosing joy.